Hello everyone, Monarch here, and today I thought it would be pretty interesting to show my multiverse tier list. I'm going to be doing this unedited, no edits, everything, just the full and complete truth, just because it should just be easier that way. Don't need to modify anything, don't need to do any of that. And I just thought it'd be pretty interesting for the upcoming beta coming soon, and just to basically who to see, who you maybe want to try out first. Obviously, you should be trying out the top tiers first, and then moving your way down the list, but that's just me. I know, winning is pretty fun. On that note, I do consider myself a decently good player. I did pretty well in the beta. I did do decent at Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. I got 20, the page I just clicked. I'm stupid. 25th place at the Genesis tournament. Some of these people are nuts though. Bobity, I don't know. Some of you guys in Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl are just insane at this game. I got 25th, which wasn't that bad. I consider myself an above average, pretty good, decently above player. In the Multiverse beta, I felt like I won a good 80 to 90% of the time, just because I guess my competitive background allowed me to win majority of the time. I don't know. I didn't have much trouble, and everyone was still picking up the game and struggling. A lot of casual players. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed my time doing it, played some people, and it was an overall fun experience, and I just think that it'll be pretty interesting to talk about. With that being said, let's move on with the tier list, because that is where everyone's going to be for. I basically was able to play every single character, and I know basically all of them. I'm going to be basing it off of my experience and playing against other players online. First of all, let's start with my main. I played this character the entire beta most of the time because she was incredibly fun, amazing character, and that's Harley Quinn. No problem. S tier. I play top tiers. I don't know. She felt the most dishonest out of all of them. You can get some pretty scary and nutty kills for like no reason at all. So she has this ability, the teddy bear. You like throw it at your opponent, it sticks to them, and it stays there forever. Until you detonate it, it will stay on them and will not disappear. It's kind of like Snake's landmine in Smash, if you know how that works. So what you'll do is a normal combo, just, I don't know, tilt attack, send them into the sky, up special, and then right as they're about to hit the blast zone, even if they're just jumping up there maybe, you sent them up, your teammate sent them up there, whatever, they're up there somehow. You literally detonate the bomb the second they're up there, and you can kill people at like 20, 30, 40%. You can kill people incredibly early with that ability. It's incredibly stupid. It makes no sense. Her whole kit is insane. She's nuts. That's all I can say. I picked her for a reason, and it's a very good reason. Let's go with, who knows? Let's go with Superman. This character, at first, I thought was not that great. I played him, was decent, had some cool command grabs, lived forever, never really died. But until I played against this one Superman and Shaggy team. I don't know if it was the devs. It could have been the devs. But that team it made me rethink Superman for sure. This character is kind of scary. He has so many armored abilities, and he has a command grab which can be very scary. He just like dashes across the stage, and it just hits you. Like it just hits you when you don't expect to get hit by it. It's scary. And he has, I don't know. He's just good. He's good all around good character. Next, Raindog. I played this character probably the second most in the entire beta. This is the first character I picked up when I saw the game. I was like, this character is incredibly cute. I love this character. I have to try him. I tried him. Pretty impressive. Not that bad. On the bigger side of things. So, not a very fast character. Very big. So, this character can be comboed for the most part. Pretty easy to combo. Not hard to hit. But, incredible support character. And incredible projectiles. I'm just going to leave him right here right now. I don't know yet. I'll just explain it. So for the most part, he has a fireball ability where he just shoots his fire out of his mouth. And in 2v2s, there's no friendly fire. So you don't have to worry about any of your projectile spam hurting your teammates. So you just go shoot raining fires from above, and the team's just going to go right through your teammate, or while they're comboing him, boom, hit him. Second reason why, his support ability is busted. It's probably one of the best support abilities in the game. With this character, you attach a little lightning to you and your teammate, and it's kind of like the lasso with Wonder Woman, but they're attached. Like, no matter how far the distance is, once you've attached it, you can pull them to you whenever you feel like pressing the button again. So the times whenever. So if your teammate is getting bodied, getting comboed, absolutely destroyed, all you got to do is pull them to you. So then a combo that would have been 50, 60% is now barely 20% because you pulled them to safety. Or they're at 170%, they get hit by a strong heavy attack off stage and is gonna die from this ability, 100% guaranteed, and you pull them back to safety. The support ability is probably the reason why I would consider this guy high up there. Some people put this character as like top 3 in the game. I do think he's good. I do think it's overrated. Abilities are good, projectiles are good, but his heavyweight and his abilities just make him easy to be comboed. And he's good, but he's not busted. Next, we're gonna move on to Batman. This character. Dumb. I hated this character. Every time you play against this character, he's gonna use Battering, no matter what. This character is Battering. That's what this character is. If he gets his Battering, he's gonna combo you. That's just how it works. His projectile, most projectiles in this game don't normally combo that much. I lied. Okay. But his combo with his projectile is the best. He hits it, and he's getting a full length combo on you, and it's a good projectile. It's really good. He's going S tier. Next, let's move on to Garnett. I'm not gonna lie. This character, no one played her. No one was playing. I played this character maybe, like, for a few games, maybe. I don't know. Maybe 1 or 2% of my games was against this character. It's rare. No one played her. I don't know. People just didn't like her for some reason. She seems decent, and I didn't fight enough of them to actually be able to fully represent it. But, like, none of them really impressed me. None of them, like, oh, wow, this character's so stupid, or, oh, wow, this character has so many incredible tools. It was just, I don't know, mid. There was nothing too much impressive about the character. Maybe he just needs more labbing characters, more time into her. Someone pick him up and just realize the potential. But for me, against him, playing as, it didn't impress me. Next, let's go Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry. I don't know. The character looks visually amazing. It looks incredible. The projectile game looks very fun to play against. Every time I play against the Tom and Jerry, it's a ton of fun to play against them. They're not very campy like you'd seen. Like, they have projectiles throwing against each other. They may seem like a campy character, but they didn't feel very campy. It's not like Raindog where they're spamming projectiles 24/7. This character was pretty fun to play against. Though, I felt like their kit is underwhelming. So he has this ping pong ability where he goes up, and it's his up heavy attack. He like ping pongs up into the sky. Its hitbox is janky. Half the time I'd get hit by a few of the hits and then fall out of it. It didn't feel too great. It just fell out. The hitbox felt smaller than it should have been, and I felt like I should have been hit. It felt decent. His overall kit, his projectiles are nice. This character is probably like an Ice Climber's character. Well, not really, but like in terms of just like, you need to learn this character. This character is going to take hours to learn before you'll see the true potential. So like right now with that short time in the beta, there wasn't much you could choose there. There wasn't much you could learn. I just feel like more time needs to be developed into this character. I'm going to put him in C tier. I don't know. Void makes him look pretty impressive, but even still, I just was not impressed with Tom and Jerry. Next, we'll move on to Shaggy. Shaggy. the meme, Ultra Instinct Shaggy. This character, it's like a better Captain Falcon. This character is just dumb. You do not want to let this character charge up his Ultra Instinct. If he charges it up and gets it, you're dying early. No matter what. What you have, you're going to die at like 20-30%. Do not let him get Ultra Instinct. If you let him get Ultra Instinct, you're losing this game. Just do not let it happen. And he also has a unique perk that's even more stupid that lets him go Ultra Instinct forever after 100%. So if this character doesn't die, he gets to get Ultra Instinct anyways. Like, even when you play it right and everything, he's still getting Ultra Instinct if he has this perk. He's good. He's insane. He's nuts. I think he's the best of the game. Where move that? Maybe there's another character that's better. I don't know. I feel like this character was nuts. Next, let's go with Finn. Finn is interesting. He's like Shovel Knight. Every time he hits you, he gathers and generates coins, which he can then use to spend on the shop to increase his stats. This character is interesting because if he hits you, his combos are actually not that bad. Like, if he gets his combo on you, he's going to get a good 40%, maybe 50% on you. His combos are pretty solid. His combos are nice. and not that bad. His hitboxes are decent. I was kind of scared of this character a few times. If he gets a few hits on you, and he gets to spend his coins, he's incredibly scary. Do not let this character hit you, which is kind of hard to not do. Like, don't get hit, obviously, the good mentality that everyone says not to. But if this character hits you, he gets to keep going, getting stronger. Like, it's like he's going to scale and scale and scale, and eventually you're just going to struggle really hard to get this character. It's... I feel like he's like end of S tier. Like, very bottom of S tier. Almost A tier, but I think he's dumber than Superman and Raindog. But, like... yeah, that's a good spot. If you killed this character, do not let this character hit you. Don't let him get his stacks, or you're going to be in huge trouble. Let's go with Arya. Arya. Very lightweight character. This character will die very easily, but this character probably has the best combo game in the game. There's probably no character that has a better combo game than this character. If she steals your mask, which she gets to steal your ability and use it one time, it's nuts. It's hard to play though. Like, yes, she has a lot of combos. Her range isn't that huge, but the combos are insane. She's just a difficult character to learn, and then you have to know how every character works too. Because once you steal someone's mask, you need to know how their abilities work and how they'll work in your combo. So you need to like lab out so many different situations and how difficult it is. And she's really good. The lightweight doesn't matter. She can get 60, 70, 80% on you with an optimal combo if she knows how to learn it. It's hard to learn. Will take some time, but if an Arya player, this character's potential is huge. I think she's dumber than all these characters. I think he's dumber than Batman, dumber than Finn. She's nuts. I still think Harley Quinn is better though. I think I'm maining her. I think she's nuts. Next, let's go with Bugs. Bugs, people are saying he's insane. Like, I kept hearing people say, "Oh, this character's really good. You guys need to be careful of it. This character will destroy you." Like, I've heard so many good things, but every time I played against Bugs, I had no trouble. Like, it was easy. Like, yes, he gets to go underground. He gets to do a few things. Like, he wasn't that impressive. I don't know. I didn't find Bugs very impressive like other people. Other people may disagree. Actually, a lot of people probably disagree with me on that. I didn't think Bugs was good at all. I thought he was mid. Very mid. Next, let's go with Steven Universe. Steven. This character is interesting because I didn't know what half this character was doing half the time. I played the character, and I still don't know what he does half the time. He summons his clone, and they go around beating you up. Some Stevens were very scary, where they knew the perfect combo for their clone to hit you and them to hit you, as well as making themselves invulnerable with the shield ability. He's awkward. I don't know. Like, he didn't feel like his combos were that insane, but if you knew how to clone combo very well, you were scared. Like, if you're off stage, him and his clone hitting you at the same time with a down air, it's scary. It's hard to recover if they know how to do that. But most people didn't have enough time to lab out this stuff, so I feel like they just didn't have enough time with this character. I think he has potential. I may not have fought very many good ones, but I'm going to base it off of his potential, because I think he has potential. I think he's good. I don't know why a lot of people don't think he's that great. I think he has potential. I just think these people need to learn how to play him a bit more. Wonder Woman, mid-tier. I don't know. Nakat, you think he's why did I say he? You think she's insane. She's good. She's very good. Actually, she might be A tier. She's definitely better. No, she's mid. She's probably like top mid. She's probably like this. It's probably like this. She's good, but her abilities are just like a worse version of Harley. Like, Harley can do what she can, but better. Like, her up special is like that shield with armor that sends them upwards. Harley can do that, but combo with it. It's better. She's just a worse Harley Quinn. Her lasso's not that bad. Pulling in or hitting the opponent, that's actually pretty good. That ability's decent. You'll catch some people off guard with that ability. Her combo game, pretty average. Nothing too special. It hits you a few times, sends you up into the sky, juggle. Not special. Her best ability is probably the armor ability, where she armors her and her opponent, making you not be able to go into hit stun. That ability is pretty decent, not gonna lie. I enjoyed that ability. But her kit just feels average. Nakat, it's average. It's not top tier. You can get your buffs. This character is not busted at all. Next, let's go with Velma. I don't know. The problem with Velma is that she came late into the patch. So she was not in the first beta at all. She was barely in the second beta. So during the second beta, she came out a few days after the second beta started. So she didn't even get the same full amount of time like all these other characters did. She only got a portion of the time. So a lot of people did not get to learn how to play her. But I felt, from the small few people I played against, none of them were really that special. She's fun. I like her. She's well designed. I really like her design. She's a really cool character, but I don't have enough data to go off on her because it wasn't... I didn't play against enough. There wasn't enough to play against, and there wasn't many days for people to lab her out. So I'm just going to have to go with... I feel like is she B or A? Let's go mid-tier. Let's give her mid-tier. Garnett's worse. Bug's a little bit better. Yeah, that seems about a good place to play this here. Yeah, that's not bad. Next. Oh, boy. He's extremely goofy. He's exactly like Steven. Well, not exactly, but he's goofy like Steven. This character's... just support. Just think of a support, and this is his character. He has an ability where he turns into a house, and you get a jump on him, and then he bounces and helps you with combos. He's weird. I don't know. He's just... He feels like a very... Like, he has some cool abilities, not that bad. He has a stretchy ability that, like, stretches, like, half the stage size. He has some pretty decent abilities. I don't know what he's doing half the time. Goes on a horse. I don't know what he's doing. I was never afraid of him. I had no problem fighting against him. I don't think he's that good. I think he's probably the worst in the game. Is there anyone worse than him? No. I didn't think he was good at all. He just felt very mid. Didn't feel great at all. I think this tier is pretty solid. Shaggy best in the game. Harley second best. Arya and them are like interchangeable, but Harley's way easier to play. Batman, very simple to play. Very easy character. Very strong. Yeah, is the positioning correct? Decent. This is just my tier list. This is what I based it off of. I think this is pretty accurate. This is my personal opinion. Let me know what you guys all think about this. Obviously not all of you are in the beta. A lot of people didn't make it into the beta. But if you're going to be in the beta, I would suggest anyone in the S or A tier. You can try out the B tier later, but you're setting yourself up for disappointment. Oh, but there are patches. There are patches. This could be incredibly wrong. Maybe these people are going to get buffs in the patch. But if it's similar to Beta 2, try out these characters first. You probably will not be disappointed at all.